Hi. Woo! Oy vey! Hi everybody, my name is Dean. Welcome back to my channel on YouTube. I want to thank you so much for coming back to my channel, and I want to promise you as much Deancore as possible, so please subscribe for more Deancore. Oh boy, I have brought a very fun topic today. Show of hands. Does anybody here know what a bar mitzvah or a bat mitzvah is? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's not enough. I'm gonna teach you what that is, and then I'm gonna show and tell you about mine. First, I'm gonna let John Mulaney do what he does best and explain to you what might happen in this video.
Yeah, this is gonna get playfully anti-Semitic, so just allow it to go there. I'll get in trouble, you won't.
So, a bar mitzvah, which is for boys, and a bat mitzvah, which is for girls, it is a Jewish coming-of-age ritual that happens when you are 13 years old. All the time before that certain age, the parents hold the responsibilities for their child's actions, and then after that age, the boys and girls bear their own responsibility for Jewish ritual, law, tradition, etc. Here's the thing. I am not fully Jewish.
What did he say?
Growing up, my dad was the Jewish one, and actually when my mom married my dad, she converted. But I know technically your mom has to be like 100% Jewish for her offspring to be Jewish. I know. So growing up, I celebrated all the Jewish holidays because like they were fun, and my grandparents on my dad's side were great people. My Bubby and Zeta are still alive to this day. They're fantastic. My mom loved them. They welcomed my mom with open arms. They were so happy that she converted because she was interested in the culture, and that's pretty great. And the other thing is that my brother had a bar mitzvah while my parents were still together.
Hey folks, thanks for coming. My name's Mark. We're really proud of Jake, but we're actually going to get a divorce right now.
I had a bar mitzvah when my parents had already been divorced for about 4 years. So I even knew at that point in time, I was like, is this even still necessary? Why are we doing this shtick? I remember my dad was like, oh, just do it for your grandparents. They would be really, they would be really happy to see you like this. Kind of insinuating that they would like die soon. But guess what? They're still so alive and well. And I'm 25. So I had a bar mitzvah when I was 13 years old. It was September, no, wait, I was 12. Oh my God. Well, whatever. It was September 2008. I was just starting the 8th grade in a town called Dundas, Ontario, where they didn't even make Jews. So I sent out invitations to my bar mitzvah to all my friends in my grade 8 class. And here's the thing about 8th graders. They're the worst, and it's not their fault. Their only notion of what a Jewish person was like from South Park or Family Guy. So
actually, I can't eat beef. I have a degenerative problem with my intestinal lining, and beef really gets me gas.
But hey, those are just TV shows. And relax. So, and the other thing that non-Jewish people assume about Jews is that they're all rich. Not us. Fairly middle-class family, divorced. So after my mom and dad divorced, my mom like unconverted herself and went back to Christianity because Christmas is just better. I'm only saying that because I've never seen a Hanukkah commercial. Also, keep in mind, my bar mitzvah took place during a recession in 2008. Do you remember the movie The Big Short?
With something called a credit default swap.
Yeah, while all of that was happening, I was learning Hebrew phonetically with a man named Mel.
To become a nationwide economic disaster. Here's world famous
comedian Dean Hebscher to explain.
What? I'm not even a comedian yet. I don't know what a CDO is. I'm just trying to study for my bar mitzvah and get through puberty.
My rabbi, Mel, that was like a job he just picked up as a side hustle for some extra cash. Becoming a rabbi as a side hustle, that's so Jewish. So when my bar mitzvah was coming up and, excitement was surrounding it, I didn't know really know anything about them. I had not attended many. The only one that I had known was the one that my brother had, and it was at our house. Like, it was in the backyard. It was nice. And like I said, non-Jews are like, oh, a bar mitzvah, whoa, you know what I mean? Like, apparently it was like a huge thing. There's like movies with bar mitzvahs in them.
Well, then why'd we spend $500,000?
Keeping up with the Steins.
Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out tonight to celebrate my little girl's bat mitzvah.
My bar mitzvah was held at the Copetown District Community Center. You walked into my bar mitzvah, and my brother was the DJ. Like, it was like not fancy. I've always had such a problem with bar mitzvahs because like, you're in 8th grade. Like, everything is so awkward. You're weird. You're gawky. You're horny. You're angry. You're strange. Your hair sucks, especially in 2008. How come bar mitzvahs can't be like when you're 19, 20, or 21, so like you can also like get drunk? Or you know what I mean? Or like have a pretty good time. It's just a bunch of parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles complaining about how there should be a humidifier in the corner or something. In the town that I grew up in, there was a very small percentage of Jews. So I had to like stand on like a stage and like read Hebrew in front of family members and friends of mine that were also 13 years old. Most of them were hearing Hebrew for the first time and were like live commenting on it and making jokes right there because they were kids. Most of the kids that I grew up with had never heard of a Jew before. I actually remember one of my friends saying,
Are all Jews from Israel?
Like, they just didn't know. And they were laughing it up because the words I was saying sounded silly because I was speaking a different language. Here's the thing about Jewish people. They've been through centuries of crap, and since all of that, they've made a lot for themselves. And in the Western world, they're just seen as rich white people. And when you don't like match that criteria, that stereotype, whatever you want to say, I feel like when non-Jewish people meet Jewish people that aren't rich, they're like, huh? But we weren't your average Jewish family. My mom is pretty, my dad is tall. We actually used our dining room quite often. I didn't do Hebrew school. I used our basketball net quite often too. I didn't go to any camps, which also means I didn't lie about when I lost my virginity. I didn't go on birthright, cause fuck that. We didn't have a bathroom in our home that was like all mirrors with a black porcelain toilet. Okay, I think that was too specific, sorry. Anyway, overall, I've just never really followed religion. I've never really been into that. I'd rather figure out myself 100% than be led by something else, and that's just my decision. That's my choice, that's my decision, but I did have a bar mitzvah. I know my way around Jews, so let's let's talk about it. After I had my bar mitzvah, I attended quite a lot of bar mitzvahs and bat mitzvahs, and they were insane. These Jewish parents go out of their mind. The money that they spend, I swear to God, I've been to a bar mitzvah where there was an ice sculpture. There was performers, there was acrobats, there was singers, just musicians, cover bands, like animals sometimes. It was crazy. It's not supposed to be, but sometimes society and, you know, rich parents, they compete with each other and they do crazy shit out of spite. So what we're gonna do is go through photographs that were taken at my bar mitzvah, and I'm gonna react to them and make some jokes because they're very funny. And I will be putting these photos on my Dean's Disposable Instagram account after this video. I was looking really good for my bar mitzvah. I dropped about 30 pounds from all the Adderall that I was taking. If I were to recreate my bar mitzvah, I think I would start it like this, probably.
Head over heels in love, right in front of you, ain't gotta look no more, baby.
But I couldn't do that. I had to walk through everybody, like in the middle of this community center room, family, friends, others. And this was right when it started too. I walked up there and my dad was like, okay, don't be nervous, just speak and just say like, you know, we're gonna start like the dinner now. It looks like I'm about to do a fucking open mic. I'm in the middle. I jumped at the perfect time. I thought I was... Do you guys know how long I've thought I was hilarious for? Forever. The fellas look like shit. The girls look beautiful. They bought dresses, they got their hair done, curls, crimping, whatever. What is it? Crimp? They crimped their hair, they curled it with the irons. You know what I mean? Just fucking perfume out the wazoo. Britney Spears curious for the girls, and Abercrombie fierce for the boys for sure. And obviously like the girls were all dancing together and the guys were all dancing together. It was just so awkward, you know what I mean? I am positive that one of my older male relatives said something creepy to one of these girls. Look at my brother at the table behind it. He just opened his MacBook and started being the DJ. We rented lights and speakers and everything like that from Long and McQuaid. And I'm sure we had to have them back the next morning. Oh man, the boys are zany. Look how crazy the fellas were. Everyone's hair, so dry. Just long hair. Man, this is some real Dean core. So everyone got a yarmulke. Everyone got a baseball yarmulke. They ran out of basketballs, so my dad got baseballs because it's my second favorite sport. So everyone got one of these at their seat when they sat down, and all my 8th grade friends were just like, whoa, it's a Jew cap. They said that. They said, it's a Jew cap. I remember that. But they didn't know ignorance is bliss. They were 8th graders. And these things on the inside of them, it says, Bar Mitzvah of Dean Barry Hebsher, September 6, 2008. So, all of like the girls having a good time. I guess they were wearing funny hats. Man, look at my pants. Hey buddy, Oh, I didn't know I was dressed up as MC Hammer. What the fuck's going on, pal? It literally looks like I'm saying to my friends like, yo, this is whack, let's get out of here. This might be the hardest picture of all time. Dad, I would like you to use this for any album artwork for anything you do. All you gotta do is put a parental advisory sticker down there and you have a hard-ass album cover. Nice blurry picture of Jake setting up the music. I'm sure we were listening to tons of LMFAO and David Guetta that evening. There's my booby helping me light candles and cut a cake with strawberries on it. I don't think that cake's gonna feed all 85 people, but whatever. Holy shit, oh my god, I didn't know Metro Station was performing at my bar mitzvah. Wow, fellas, save some sniz for the rest of us, would ya? There's my brother trying out some jokes. Me and my brother just signed up for this open mic in front of our family and friends. That one kid, I invited him because he was nice, but he was like really rich. He had like the best sleepovers at his house, sick toys. Do you guys want to know what happened at the end of my bar mitzvah? I don't know if you guys know this, but everyone who's invited like gives you money, right? It's a pretty great thing. And my dad did the most Jewish thing of all time, which is he took all the money that I got gifted for my bar mitzvah and then used all that money to pay for the bar mitzvah. He was actually smart to take that money and pay for the bar mitzvah with it, because what was I gonna do with it? I was in 8th grade. I literally would have bought 4 iPods, a ton of candy, and probably put the rest on a West 49 or Boathouse gift card. You guys wanna know something interesting about this? The Copetown District Community Center was nice enough to let me have my bar mitzvah there, right? In September of 2008. And then in June of 2009, when I graduated 8th grade, guess where my grade 8 graduation was held? The same community center. So the moment we found out where our graduation was being held, everyone went, oh yeah, we were there in September. And I would know this because at my graduation, I received this. It is an Academic Growth Award for Dean Hebscher, 2008-2009, from Dundas Central Public School. Do you guys want to know what this award means? It means we medicated him. He has been medicated and will show improvement. Sorry for the inconvenience. What a trip down memory lane, huh? I want to thank everybody for watching this video on YouTube and coming with me on this fun journey. You guys know me, I love nostalgia. I am trying my best here. I'm gonna put links to my socials down below. I'm gonna put links to my podcast down below. I release it every Monday. And also, please like and subscribe. And I hope you have an amazing day.